Hi Scorpio, welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for your sign. Wherever Scorpio is in your chart, you're welcome here, or if you're dealing with the Scorpio. This is a general reading, so the messages won't resonate with everybody, so take what you need and leave the rest. Energies can go vice versa. Gender is not literal, it's more energetic, and these readings are timeless, Scorpio, so whenever you find them is when they were meant for you, okay? So I hope you guys are doing fantastic, Scorpio. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday. We have kicked off your season, and I've been waiting for it because as much as I enjoyed Libra season, it was quite the doozy. So I'm definitely happy to be further into the fall. You guys, thank you so much for liking, sharing, following, commenting, subscribing, all of those beautiful things. It means the world to me. And if you're thinking about it, I would absolutely love to have you be a part of this zodiac family. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the information will be there for your convenience. I will never reach out to you for a reading or for any other reason whatsoever. So anyone claiming to be me is not, okay? So you have to reach out to me in order to benefit from my services, okay, or inquire about them. Okay, Scorpio, so I hope you guys are feeling fantastic, and you must let me know how the last full moon, new moon and solar eclipse affected you. I would love to hear about that, or if you even noticed it at all. Don't laugh too soon, honey, because you got yours coming up too Saturday, all right? So you guys have a very intense event happening in your sign on Saturday, so I cannot wait to hear about that. So you do have some pre-messages here. From my dream oracle, you got dog, be your own best friend. I love that. Some of you own a dog or you own a pet, and that is your best friend. It's something like that. This is a very, very special part of your family, a part of your tribe, your dog, or, dog specifically because it's pointing to dog. It could also be you, a Scorpio. You're a very loyal sign. You don't get the credit that you deserve, in my astrological opinion. You guys go above and beyond for a very long time, well past the expiration date, and you don't get credit for that. You don't get credit for showing up and staying for those that you love. It's always the bad end of what Scorpio did, and no one ever wants to talk about what put Scorpio in that energy in the first place. Now, yeah, there's one in every sign here, but on a general basis, you guys are just unwaveringly loyal and beautiful, and you have this incredible ability to heal the pain of others. Whether you even know that yourself or not, Scorpio, you are highly valued and highly appreciated here by the sun in Libra. I'm a Venus in Scorpio, so I'm honored to do this reading for you guys, okay? So I need y'all to turn up and act a damn fool, okay, without going to jail, Scorpio. I need y'all to act a damn fool for y'all's birthday season. Y'all been through a lot. You've overcame. You're still here. You're watching this, and I'm infinite gratitude to you, Scorpio. You also got sex, kiss, and hug, my little sassy scorpions. All right, I love that for y'all. Y'all do be sexy. Y'all do be having that drip, so I get it. So it says, face and embrace all the parts of yourself. Okay, so some of you guys are really learning what it means to be by yourself, but you're doing it in a way that does not equate to loneliness, okay? It is this solitude that you are becoming empowered in, I find, for many of you. Yes, we'll get into your tarot to get a deeper look into this, but so far, this is giving self-love. This is giving loyalty to the self. This is giving embracing and appreciating and enjoying and valuing yourself here, Scorpio, okay? You don't need any other sign to give you your just due, your props, what you bring to the zodiac wheel, You know that within. So you also got food and eating. Be mindful of the thoughts you are ingesting. So right away, intuitively, I'm feeling like if anybody is on anything negative, Scorpio, about you having you time, pay it no mind. Pay it no mind, okay? You are in the heart of an act of self-love here. For the Scorpios, this is resonating with so far. This is, don't let anybody's saltiness penetrate your energy field, okay? Because you're doing the right thing by remaining loyal to yourself, loving on yourself. It's if you're hugging on yourself and all that stuff too, Scorpio, I find that your healing energy is so powerful. You guys need to remember to heal yourself as well, okay? And that's what this is giving. And it can come off as like, people, they can't predict your movements, they can't get what they were once getting out of you. So maybe they're a little bit salty about this newfound aloneness. Okay. Please mind the difference between lonely and alone. All right. So I was shuffling for my animal oracle for you guys because I haven't had it out in a long time. And, Dolphin came out, which is card number 4, which is the number of stability. So you guys are finding yourselves in an emotionally stable situation that I feel like you're putting that there on your own. This isn't that someone is necessarily giving it to you, which could be, but you're giving it to yourself. A dolphin is an incredible, incredible being. It, has all of these like supernatural powers. If you ask me, they communicate with each other through these high frequencies. They don't harm humans. In fact, they help humans. They're just incredible. I think that dolphins are a conduit between the spirit world and this realm as well. So as you, Scorpio, are a conduit between the spiritual realm and the earthly realm, okay? And your superpower happens to be understanding emotions on a very deep, abysmal level and healing the pain of others, okay? But now you're at this portal, I want to say, especially on today is the 23rd. It's a portal, the 2023 on the 23rd. So this could have all happened to you guys like today as the sun entered Scorpio, that you just got this. Look at on the dog. There's a portal there. There's a portal there. And for many of you, your spirit animal is a dog. Okay. For others of you, it's a dolphin. I encourage you to look up the meaning of both. On this card, it says joy, light, and flow. This is the energy that you're entering in your season here. And it could last as long as you want it. Okay. I think there's these icy caps in the background. It adds beauty. It adds texture. It adds dimension. I also find that maybe you are coming off as cold and distant to some people, but really you are just in your element right now, your element of water, and your element of being in attunement with the divine, okay? And with yourself, Scorpio, for once, yourself, and not every fucking body else, okay? For once, it's about you. And I, for one, am here for that, all right? So we will get into your tarot. Also, eat, drink, and be merry, Scorpio. But just be mindful of what you consume on a consistent basis. That goes for, food, substance, etc. But again, also the thoughts and emotions of others, be mindful of taking those on. I think you've had enough. Okay. I've been reading for y'all for a long time and you've definitely had enough. Okay. So, I will get into your tarot, but you do have a pre-message from our, Light Seers, tarot deck, which is the 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity. Okay, equal give and take here, Scorpio. I'm really trying to mind my language. I know you're like, bring on the foul language. But, I'm trying to make my readings more inclusive for everybody. So I'm just trying to be more mindful here. But, this is you giving to yourself all that you've given to others throughout your entire life. That's really what I find. And you're creating space for other people to give you what you've given so many. Okay. Without asking for much in return, if anything at all, Scorpio, okay? You also got the 10 of Cups from our clarifying deck, which is our Paulina deck. This is beautiful. I think that a lot of you are inviting love into your life, and you got here through, even if you're not interested, if you guys are single or if you are in a relationship that you are thinking about leaving, you have crossed over this portal and you are making room for new love to enter your life. It's because you're giving this love to yourself, Scorpio. So if you're with someone who was not, stepping up to the plate for you, there is someone better. Spirit wants you to know there is someone who wants to give you everything you've given so many. Okay, every single thing you've ever done, this act of kindness that you've done for everybody that you love for all of these years was not in vain. It was not for nothing. I know that person lied to you. I know they stole from you. I know they cheated on you. I know they broke your stuff, Scorpio. I know they took you all the way down to the gates of hell. They just didn't know you invented that motherfucker. Okay. Seriously though, please expect new love to enter your life in the form of romance. Okay. And this is because you're creating that space in a very healthy way. All right. You're giving that love to yourself. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, so much for being here to oversee this reading for Scorpio and deliver messages for their absolute highest good. Okay. You got people hiding, Scorpio. What are they hiding for? You got people hiding? They're not hiding from you. They're not trying to avoid you. They're hiding so you don't see them. You done put the good on somebody, ain't you? You're like, yeah, that's why I can't get rid of them. Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Shout out to all of y'all. I love y'all so much, man. Yes, one more for Scorpio, please. All right. Okay, come on now. And I got the citrine out for y'all, okay? And I got the obsidian out for y'all, all right? We got some amethyst, and I don't remember what this one is called, but it wanted to be displayed in your reading. The sun, this is Leo energy. You could be dealing with one, have Leo in your chart, or this is you finally seeing things clearly. I won't say finally, because if there's one thing you generally do is see things clearly for what they are. You feel them clearly for what they are. Now, whether you choose to acknowledge them or take action on them, completely up to you. But you always see, Scorpio. This is joy. It's happiness. It's letting light into your heart. It's letting light into your life, okay? There could be a Leo that is the light of your life right now, okay? With the Empress reversed here, Scorpio, although there may be some happiness here, I don't think it's growing, okay? Maybe it's not abundant. It's kind of giving stagnancy or stalemate, or you have lost attraction to this person for some reason. It's because here you are, honey, in your own reading. Here you are. I think you were seeing somebody. So I think somebody was portraying this energy, right? Happy, happy, joy, joy. But you kind of saw them for this energy. This is a person who acts like they are full of joy, confidence, and all this kind of cool stuff, but really they are extremely insecure. Okay? For some of you, it's a maternal or mother figure. Okay? For others of you, it could be like you as a mother. For my mother Scorpios, whether it's a biological children, adopted, it doesn't matter. This could be you kind of like examining yourself within as a type of mother you are. Maybe you want that to change. Okay. And it's going to change. Your relationship with your mother could be changing, or this is someone that you're seeing for who they are. And that there are false claims is what you're picking up. So they're portraying this energy, right? That they're going to bring all this joy to your life. But Scorpio, you're seeing something else. You're saying you're not going to drag me back to hell. I'm not going. Okay. I worked too hard to get out and I'm not going. All right. So here you are in your own reading. You are transforming once again. I think you're nipping something in the bud here. I think you're not going to let it have an opportunity to take you down. Okay. You are going to change something within yourself so that your circumstances change in your life. Okay. For those of you that have lost a maternal figure, a parent, my deepest condolences. I wish you love, light, and healing. And, I wish you a beautiful recovery in your own timing. Okay. For others of you, there's a ghosting here. Like you don't want to, I think you're interested in cutting someone off, because you see that it isn't growing, it isn't developing, but you are, Scorpio. You are growing and developing, okay? So again, they might be accusing you of being cold, detached, aloof, but really you're just getting to fall in love with yourself, okay? You're just not making time for these things anymore. So what's at the top of the deck? Scorpio, it's gonna be tricky for this person to let you go, okay? For those of you that are, involved with someone, even if you're single, I think there's someone still lingering around, Scorpio, that is having trouble letting you go. And yes, it could be the other way around. It could, place the energies where they belong. It's just too hard. It's difficult. It's proven to be a very difficult situation, just being in this person's energy. Some of you may be, just focused on work, focused on your finances, your fitness. I'm getting strongly for some of you. Your fitness is of utmost importance. Your emotional well-being is of utmost importance to you. You're really just trying to put things into balance in your life for your highest good. Okay. Finally, not for the good of someone else, but for you. You might be getting accused of seeing someone else here, of juggling, Scorpio, or maybe you think that they are, but one of your energy is like holding on for dear life here. But it's just too difficult, it's a lot. You might think that they're juggling, and that is why the situation can't grow, okay? So with the Hermit reversed here, you guys could be dealing with the Virgo or have Virgo in your chart, or this is just the energy of things not really falling into place where they belong, okay? There could be some illness involved here for some reason. Maybe somebody's sick and you nurtured them, Scorpio, and that's why there's trouble with releasing you, because maybe you've healed them to some degree, or they're taking your energy, and with that Empress reverse, it's like they're almost draining the life out of you here. And before you let that happen, you're going to nip it in the bud, right? You've been isolated for a while, and maybe you're ready to step out of some sort of isolation. Let's clarify the Hermit, please, for Scorpio. Okay, so it has to do with the decision you made to maybe back away. Just kind of keep to yourself. The Six of Cups, this is your energy. There's some memories that have been surfacing. They could have something to do with the Virgo, or just about people kind of giving you a mask, falsifying their real personality, only to be a very draining energy later on, like very needy. Like this could be someone who needed you to be a mother, whether you're masculine or feminine, Scorpio here. Somebody is like almost demanding that you nurture them and you nurse them and you baby them and you take care of them. And they will just keep extracting all of your energy here, Scorpio, if you allow it. Okay. So there's some memories here. There could be children involved as well, which is why it's a challenge to walk away completely, or, not fully cut them off. Maybe you still have to deal with them for some, for the reason of children. Again, still, it's too much. And what fell? Also, there's some dishonesty here, Scorpio. Somebody's being very manipulative towards you. You already know that because you showed up in your own reading, okay? With the King of Swords to back that up. The King of Swords can also be dishonest as well. So somebody, I'm getting mental manipulation and mind games. You were like kind of feeling in this very lonely, isolated energy until you made a choice to choose yourself here, Scorpio, all right? Okay, so with the Judgment reversed is why it's all happening. You're finally making a judgment call here. I think you kind of beat yourself up for how long the situation has gone on. Please release that. Spirit wants me to tell you to go ahead and release that. So this, for a lot of you, this is somebody trying to come back into your life. Scorpio, you're not really having it. I think you've had enough of this energy, this situation, but this person is holding on tight. And I'm getting back pain for some of you, because this is manifesting physically as pain in your back. Anywhere from the base of your skull down to your sciatic nerve to your tailbone. Okay, anywhere in there. I'm getting some suffering because you're just really carrying the weight of this person's emotions. And of course, this is how someone could be feeling about you, all right? But with the Judgment reverse, maybe you feel like you misjudged the situation. You thought it was abundant. You thought it was joyous. You thought it was a clear, beautiful, jolly old day and everything. But really it was this, okay? And for others of you, you really just need some space because you're dealing with the loss of someone very, very close to you, a motherly figure, maternal figure. And for those of you, there are loss in different forms. Yeah, there's physical loss. There's also emotional loss, like you've broken up with someone, or you stopped being friends with someone, or you cut a family member off because they were draining you so hard you had to like keep your safe distance. Okay, so many forms of loss that you guys could be experiencing here. But here in your crowning energy, you have the Page of Swords. Okay, so they're spying on you still. They still want to know what you're doing, what you're up to, if you're alone or if you're with someone else. Okay. So in the past here, Scorpio, you had the Two of Cups. You had a lot of love for this person. You guys loved each other very much. There's definitely a mutual love here. There could be a soul tie as well for many of you. A lot of people get that term misconstrued. You know, soulmate can be a parent, a sibling, a teacher, a friend, an animal, you know, so it just means that you're mated at a soul level. Okay. It doesn't mean that you're going to ride off into the sunset with that person and feed each other bonbons or whatever, you know. It just means that you have a soul tie. A lot of times these soul ties propel us into the next phase of our life. Okay. They are supposed to be toxic, hard, challenging, difficult, to propel us into a higher state of consciousness. The ones that are more complacent and easy, yes, that is great, you know, because who needs constant toxicity and drama? Those are not the ones that force a great change out of you, okay? Especially if you consider yourself anointed or chosen, you know, or just, you know, spiritually heightened or in alignment. You're going to have relationships like this so they can get you to your highest spiritual level of consciousness, okay? So that you can help others in a multi-dimensional way, okay? So much more than just healing their pain on this dimension, although that is extremely imperative. It's incredibly imperative. There are more levels to healing that need to be taking place on planet Earth right now, okay? They penetrate the physical. The physical is very important because that's what gets our attention. But Scorpio, there's more like ethereal or more energetic healing that is happening here on planet Earth. And that's why you are stepping up into a higher level of consciousness. That is why you are walking through this portal, okay, of self-love, self-care, isolation in a good way, you know, aloneness, and falling in the fucking love with yourself, okay? Because that's truly how you're really going to penetrate everything, every level of pain that there is, all right? Yes, you and this person shared a lot of love, okay? There were differences, but that's what kind of made you guys flow together, okay, with the Two of Pentacles. But somewhere along the way, it just got like really too draining for you, or, you know, you're taking a loss and you just need some time here, okay? You just don't want to be bothered right now. So with this King of Pentacles energy, this is what I was thinking was hiding, okay? Because it kind of slid out from behind the Two of Cups. So to my understanding here, it could have been some deception around someone loving you, you know, giving you this loving energy because they wanted you to support them financially. They wanted you to house them. They wanted you to fund them. You know, they wanted you to, they also wanted your commitment, like only, you know, they wanted to bind you to them and no one else. They might have wanted you to like not even see your mother or have a relationship with your mother. They might have wanted you that bad. They might have been that dependent, but it was in the form of, oh, I'm so in love with you, Scorpio, on this deep level. I hate superficial stuff. You know, the government is out to get all of us, all the deep stuff, you know, Scorpio, that you love. This person was on that with you, right? But this slid out from behind that, Scorpio. This, you know, this, maybe they thought of you as a sugar daddy or a sugar mama type of energy, okay? They really were intending to drain you, okay? Financially and energetically, all right? Some of you may have lost weight dealing with this person, even gained some weight, but there's something physically that was going on with you while you were dealing with this person, okay? For others of you, you just need your space very strongly, very, very, very strongly. You're going through a great awakening. You might even be mourning for some of you, but you just need your space. Okay, can I please get another one for the King of Pentacles for Scorpio? That was quick. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands, 2 sevens. So those can be slightly choppy here, you know. The sixes were smooth. The sevens are kind of back to that challenge. It's almost like you don't trust, you know, how smooth things have gone. That sounds kind of like you, huh? It's like, what are you hiding? What do you have behind your back, you know? The Seven of Cups can be like all of these things, looking good, sounding good, but really only one of them is best for you, but there's just so many options. And then the 7 of Wands here is like, can you let your guard down? It's a very confusing energy. Like, it's like a bait and switch here, Scorpio. Like, it's like they are portraying this one way, but really behind the scenes, there's something else going on. All right. It's like, let your guard down so I can confuse you. If I can just get past those scorpionic defenses, which we all know is fucking impossible. Not impossible, but just not that likely if that Scorpio doesn't trust you with their life, which is almost not likely. Okay. But it's confusion, let your guard down so I can kind of confuse you with all of these things, right? I am kind of picking up, if you asked a question, they may have answered it with another question, or changed the subject, or maybe averted blame or something like that. A little bit of gaslighting energy. For a lot of you, they were obsessed or very highly focused on the finer things in life, the material side of life, while you see these 2 cups behind her back. This supposedly supposed to be this, right, is behind this person's back. This person is focused on these other cups. And it's 4 of them. So it's 5 of them. It's 5 of these cups. So this is like they're putting themselves in a situation they'll later regret, and they don't even know it. They don't even know it. Or that could be how you felt or are feeling at this time. Like, I let my guard down and now I'm in a situation that I regret. Don't beat yourself up, Scorpio, okay? We need so much love on this planet. It's not even in multiple dimensions, even like it's not even funny, okay? So please don't ever beat yourself up for still being brave enough to put your heart out there, okay? Because most people are terrified of it, all right? So in your future, we got the 9 of Swords reversed now. I love this here for you because this is you getting past this grief, okay? This heartache, this pain, this stress, this anxiety, this insomnia, there is someone very special around you in the midst of all this chaos, of all this shit talking, all this opinions from people that don't even know what it's like to be you. They could be like, I told you to leave that so-and-so alone, or why are you cooped up in the house? Or, oh, you started jogging again. You think you're special, or just a whole bunch of nonsense that it wasn't really helping you. You're getting through this. Okay. There's someone or something, some angelic sort of force that is around you at all times, Scorpio, all times. There is somebody from another realm, from the higher dimensions, that knows, that is overseeing all of this shit, and they're writing it for you. Okay, they're making it right for you. And part of that is you getting this healing. It's healing yourself the way that you heal everybody else here. This is happening in your future. Spirit wants me to know that if you are going through grief, pain, suffering, you're very close to feeling well again, okay? And only that time is just for you and no one else to decide when that should be. So the energy that you're in is the Temperance. So many of you have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be influenced by a Sagittarius, but this could be just some impatience, okay? With maybe impatience with someone. Let me clarify this, but some of you may be drinking a little bit more. I mean, it's your fucking birthday, right? You're going to turn up a little bit. Be mindful of overindulgence, and be mindful of getting to a space of letting your guard down for people that don't have the best intentions for you, that put you in a very low vibration, Scorpio. Be mindful of how much you do drink, because the Temperance reverse can, point to overindulgence in alcohol. It could be anything, any substance, but generally Temperance has two cups, So, but here it looks like they have the sun and the moon. So it's like, the solar plexus and the heart, okay? Expression and communication and emotion, okay? Might be a little out of alignment at this time, because I feel like somebody maybe isn't allowing you the space that you really need right now. The Temperance reverse, please, for Scorpio. So the Hanged Man. Okay, so really it's going within, Scorpio. Yeah, you might find yourself a little impatient, but I say continue to not answer the phone. Keep putting motherfuckers on do not disturb. Oh, well, people did that to you, okay? They weren't there when you needed them, all right? And you know that. And it's not a tit for tat sort of thing. It is a self-love thing. It is using your best judgment and your discernment for the highest good of yourself, okay? And not these people trying to drain you that you're not allowing any longer. So with this hangman, this is Pisces energy. This is you being very intuitive as you are. This is you going within for inner guidance, okay? From your angels, your ancestors, your animals, anything. Please, I encourage you to get with the spirit of the dolphin. Look up spiritual meaning of the dolphin and see if any of those messages resonate for you at this time, as well as the dog, okay? Both of those animals start with the letter D. Your name could start with the letter D, or someone around in this situation could start with the letter D. But this hangman here is you getting the necessary suspension and isolation. That means back the fuck up, everybody. For as long as I need, I'll come out when the fuck I'm ready, okay? And you are getting a point of enlightenment here, okay? Because you are using your heart over your head in your natural state of being, okay? So this is you getting impatient with people draining you, okay? People wanting second chances that didn't know what to do with the first one, okay? But it's also you going within to find, to get those, to listen to those messages for your highest good. And so for some of you, yes, this is new. This is a new way of being, okay? Take your time. There is a tortoise and a hare in this, okay? Slow and steady for you. It isn't even about winning any race. It's about taking the same amount of time on yourself that you took on everyone else to make sure that they were taken care of, healed, loved, fed, warm, and everything else in between, okay? I'm very honored that you are going through this sort of transformation, Scorpio. Like, I've seldom given you guys readings where somebody wasn't fucking with you in a decade. It's a dawning of a new era for you, Scorpio. So the energy around you here, honey, is the Knight of Wands reversed. They tried it, they failed. They're spying on you now. This is the player. This is the non-committal. This is the, I want you to fund my expenses, even though I have my own money. This is, I'm entitled to whatever I want. If I want to spy on you, if I want to bother you, if I want to bug you, if I want to, you know, think that your finances are my finances, or your energy is my energy, you know, or your mom is my mom, or whatever the case may be here, Scorpio. This Knight of Wands energy is a non-committal. Okay, the Knight of Wands upright is barely committal, but reverse, this is a whole player, a whole dog, okay? This is someone who will let you do all the work while they, you know, reap the reward, or even take credit for it for some of you, okay? Some of them are watching you do work and copying your ass and getting rewarded for you. Some of you guys, this is another reason why Spirit wants you to be by yourself. You have these $1 million ideas and motherfuckers are around you to steal them. And then they hurry up and go patent them and don't even tell you. That's the type of energy that you've had around for the people with whom this reading is resonating, okay? So please give me one more for this Knight of Wands reverse for Scorpio, the Death card. So this whole situation is changing. They are going to claim that they have changed, okay? They may actually jump through several hoops to try to convince you that they have changed, okay? Don't put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of, Scorpio, okay? There aren't any, well, we do have the Nine of Swords here, but this is freedom from incarceration, freedom from it, okay, in the future. Freedom from incarceration. I don't want you incarcerated, wondering how the fuck you gonna bond out behind this person that made you snap. Okay? You know you deserve better than this. You know you do. That's why these changes are being made in your life. Okay? So this person clearly was juggling. They were non-committal. They might have been taking your money without permission. They were definitely taking your energy, whether they had permission or not. And they were coming in the form of, oh, I'm here to make you happy. I'm here to take you off the market, Scorpio. You know, I'm here to be your best friend. I'm here to be your confidant. I'm here to be everything you've ever needed. But that was all falsified. And you know that. You know that right now. That's why you're doing something about it by first isolating yourself and minimizing communication. Some of you dead ass cut this off. And I completely see why, clearly. So we have the Page of Cups after that. So somebody is going to give you a teeny tiny eensy weensy apology, Scorpio. How sweet. How sweet of them. That's my Cersei Lannister face. And you know what happens to those who fuck with her family. If you've seen Game of Thrones. But anyway, this person is lightly trying to manifest you back into their life. They're really sitting here how to figure out what they can do to convince you that they love you. Okay? A part of you does have a bit of a fear or a reservation that you might fall back for them. Okay? I'm gonna need you to stand your ground and get that Seven of Wands back upright, because their mission was to get that Seven of Wands reversed, to get you to let your guard down, okay? To get you to drop those defenses. But I feel strongly with this Page of Cups and this Knight of Wands reversed that this person will never, not in your time anyway, be able to give you what you know you deserve. Okay, and that is not to feel isolated and alone in a whole relationship, or for someone to not be considerate that you are grieving the loss of someone, you know, or that you're trying to get your finances in order, you're trying to get your health in order, you're trying to get your mind and your emotions right. Okay, you're going through the spiritual breakthrough. For some of you, that's the reason you have back pain, is because these spiritual upgrades, they hurt physically. They do hurt. They can make you feel like you have the flu. They can make you have a migraine. They can make you throw up. They can make you like just be lethargic and unable to really do too much for yourself. Like, spirituality is not a cakewalk. A lot of people think that it is all hearts and rainbows. It is so much more than that, okay? So just be mindful of any energies trying to come back with apologies, making it seem like that they are madly in love with you. I do not see that in this reading here for you, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get one more for the Page of Cups just to you know. Okay, the Hierophant, yeah. Scorpio, no. They're non-committal. This is Taurus energy. You're going to see something completely, totally clearly where you will not be able to deny anything ever again during this full moon in your sign on the 28th, okay? Which will be, you know, there's activity going on in Taurus, your sister sign, your divine counterpart. This Hierophant card is the archetype for Taurus. This is a non-committal card. This is a breakup. This is a divorce. This is somebody who might have harmed you in the spiritual realm, which means they're going to have to pay retribution in the physical realm. Okay, but someone was non-committal. They acted like they were, or they're going to continue to do that, but really they're not. They don't know what commitment is. They don't have these standards, these codes, okay? A lot of us know things, you know, not to fucking do to people. This person doesn't have that for some reason, okay? It could be something having to do with their childhood. And again, the difficulty could vary between those of you that have kids or are still legally married, or etc. Or for some of you, this is not romantic, but for most of you, it is. Yeah, this person is going to apologize, but it's going to still be like an apology. Like, I'm sorry you're upset. I'm sorry I upset, you know, it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like that sort of energy, you know, like you did this, like you're the reason we're not together or something like that. And then you're back into that sunken place again here, Scorpio. I see you empowered. Because as your final card, you got the Two of Wands. This is you. Yes, I've established these things in the past, but guess what? They're behind me and they're in the corner. I've placed them behind me so I could look ahead. I'm looking out of the window, which is another portal here, Scorpio. There's lighting above the crown here, okay? You are looking forward to a higher level of consciousness. Many of you are going to travel. You're going somewhere. You're going on a road trip, or some of you are getting on a plane. You're going to throw a dart at a map and you're just going to go to that place. Even if it's fucking Afghanistan, Scorpio, you're going to go on some new adventures and they are going to bring you to this beautiful place of enlightenment, okay? And on this journey, Scorpio, expect to meet someone new, someone brand spanking new that has nothing to do with anyone from your past whatsoever. So at that point, you will feel like there is another choice to make when you get to that point. When you go on that trip, you know, even if it's for business and you didn't necessarily plan it, for whatever reason, you're going somewhere, okay? Some of you are planning it, some of you it's work related, or, you know, maybe there's an emergency, but there's some fated event, you know, even though the Wheel of Fortune isn't here or justice isn't here, There's some fated event, I feel intuitively, that is bringing you to this brand new way of being and seeing things and wanting to explore greater heights, okay? You know, greater levels of consciousness here. So, yeah. Scorpio, I hope those messages were helpful. I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you. And again, for anyone that is grieving loss, my deepest condolences, and I wish you a successful healing in your own time. Scorpio, I love you so much. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated at all. If you want to book a personal, please reach out to me. I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. And until next time, Scorpio, take care.